We are gathered here to celebrate the joining together of this man and woman in the holy estate of marriage. It is an honorable estate to which these persons come now to enjoy, and is not by any to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, discreetly, and in the freedom of joy and responsibility. At this time, Jeffrey and Kelly would like to say a few words of their own.
I've said the word so many times, I fear they'll someday become tarnished and lose their meaning. It's such a simple statement, I love you, but its meaning is so tremendous. You have given me myself, Jeffrey. You have allowed me to be a complete person. And I thank God to have found a man so warm and generous and loving. This is the beginning, they say. If they say it's a beginning, it means it has to have an end. But ours is a love that will have no end. And every day will be a new beginning. And every day I will love you 100 times more. This I promise. This is my sacred vow.
We have worked so hard to get to this place, this special moment. And we've been tested again and again, and we've passed all those tests. You know, I can't imagine living another day of my life without you. You have taught me how to be alive, and I feel that you and I were not just close. I feel that we're one. And that we have been from the moment we met. You know, today just makes this official. I love you. And I will love you always.
I never kissed a man I hadn't seen before.
I don't think there are any laws against it. What's wrong?
Nothing. I mean, today's been just about the most perfect day that's ever happened to me. It's just a long drive home.
You want to leave right now?
Well, I think maybe we should. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Why?
Because I'm just not a person that's known for my restraint. We haven't been here very long. But it just seems really important not to rush things.
All right. Why don't you get your coat on? You remember where it is?
Yeah, it's right here.
Great. I'm going to go outside and warm up the car. Should take a while.
Why? Is it that cold out?
No, it's just an old car. Usually I'm embarrassed to take a woman out in it, but I figured since you couldn't see anything, what the heck, right? You might think it's a sports car.
Get out of here. What, are you absolutely crazy? You never get up here again. You may have just missed the most romantic night of your life. Crazy.
You are not going to believe this.
They don't make sports cars like they used to, right?
That car is not going to start without professional help. We're talking critical condition here.
Well, you're the doctor. You're supposed to be able to fix things like that.
Oh, yeah, right. Physician, heal thy car.
That's right. Why not?
No. I'm not mechanical. My brother, my father, they're mechanical. I take something apart, it stays that way permanently. Well, there's got to be a phone book around here somewhere. Let me check. I'm just going to have to call a garage.
It's a shame.
Look, I'm really sorry, but it looks like we're going to be stuck up here for a while.
Well, we'll just have to make the best of it.
The contract of marriage is most solemn and is to be entered into thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. Jeffrey, do you take this woman, Kelly, to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Kelly, do you take this man, Jeffrey, to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Do you each promise to love and comfort one another, to honor and keep one another in sickness and in health, in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, be faithful to each other as long as you both shall live?
We do.
The rings, please. Jeffrey, place this ring on the ring finger of Kelly's left hand and repeat after me. Kelly, with this ring I thee wed.
Kelly, with this ring, I thee wed.
Kelly, place this ring on the ring finger of Jeffrey's left hand and repeat after me. Jeffrey, with this ring I thee wed.
Jeffrey, with this ring I thee wed.
Join hands. Jeffrey, repeat after me. I, Jeffrey, take thee, Kelly, to be my lawfully wedded wife.
I, Jeffrey, take thee, Kelly, to be my lawfully wedded wife.
Kelly, repeat after me. I, Kelly, take thee, Jeffrey, to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I, Kelly, take thee, Jeffrey, to be my lawfully wedded husband.
God of all love, bless this union and make its days increase constantly in joy and satisfaction. For we pray all these things as we send Kelly and Jeffrey forth upon their journey of life, to laugh for joy, to suffer pain if need be, to serve, to discover, to love one another always and forever. Amen. And now, by virtue of the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Up the river with you, and the boat is gassed and ready to go, man.
Just another moment.
Oh, please, please, please. If you want to put this off, I can help you sway, man.
I want to do one more thing.
Oh, let me guess. Kiss your beloved goodbye. Well, you've been doing that for weeks.
Well, that's close, but that's not quite it.
Well, then tell me what it is you want.
Well, I want to kiss the bride.
Hey, wait.
What? No, Casanova. Your kissing days are over, my friend. It's to the pokey with you.
No, listen, I must insist. I really just want to kiss the bride.
Blow her a kiss.
Everybody down!
Well, you may not be very mechanical, but you're not entirely useless. You know how to build a warm fire.
Well, we're gonna need it. If we're gonna be up here all afternoon waiting for a tow truck.
You really think it'll be all afternoon?
Well, the guy said his only truck is out on the job. Plus the garage is all the way down at the foot of the mountain.
You know, it's probably 20 degrees warmer down there. California's so weird that way. I still can't get used to it.
You weren't born here?
No, I'm from back east.
Where?
Atlantic City.
Hey, the old Monopoly board, right?
Yeah.
So which street was yours? Park Place or Boardwalk?
Not Park Place. My street was a little further off the beaten path.
Oh, you were poor.
That's an understatement. But I survived. I mean, there are worse things than being poor. I try not to forget that.
My dad used to say the same thing. I don't think he believed it, but he used to say it.
Your father was poor? I mean, I just assumed he was a doctor like you.
He worked on the oil rigs. Still does.
You're kidding.
Would I kid a blind woman?
Definitely.
When I grew up, I had only one ambition, and that was to get out of the old neighborhood.
So you became a doctor and moved up in the world, huh?
Well, I always wanted to take care of sick creatures. Wounded pigeons with broken wings, now that was my specialty. You're supposed to say, ah.
Oh, it is kind of sweet.
When I told my father I wanted to go into medicine, I was 12 years old. He laughed. Years later, I started my internship, and I think he truly believed that someday I was just going to give it all up and come running back to the rigs with him.
Well, he must be proud of you.
Well, he doesn't really talk in those terms.
Well, what about your brother? You mentioned him.
Oh, yeah, Travis.
Oh, does he work with your father on the oil rigs?
Sometimes, when he's not out playing with his band.
He's a musician?
Well, he wants to be. But if my father's not too crazy about me being a doctor, you can imagine how excited he is about him being a rock star. He gives him a pretty hard time sometimes.
Are you very close to your brother?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a great kid. I don't get to see him very often, you know? But I keep telling him he should just, move out of the house, go to L.A., and just try and break into the music business. But he's so busy trying to keep everybody happy at home. Who knows, someday maybe I'll be able to help him.
He's lucky he's got a brother like you.
I feel like I'm pretty lucky, too.
I had a brother. Haley's father, you know Haley.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He was so funny. He used to take such good care of me. When we were in school, I remember one day this boy made some nasty comment to me, and my brother creamed him. I mean, I never thought I'd find anybody else in the world that would take care of me like that. Until I met you in the hospital.
You know, it's so strange to hear someone like you talk about being taken care of.
Somebody like me?
Well, you're so independent, self-sufficient. Anybody in your situation would have retreated a long time ago, but you just met it head on.
Oh, come on, Scott. You've seen me scared plenty of times.
You would have been crazy not to be. But you didn't let it beat you, Gina.
Because I knew I had you in my corner.
No. You're giving me too much credit.
Most men want to take credit for everything. Why not you?
I don't know. I must be a traitor to my sex.
Well, you're sure different. The men I know are usually selfish and self-involved, loudmouth.
You mean like Mr. Timmons?
No, actually, I was thinking about my father. But that's a pretty good description of Mr. Timmons. Kind of Freudian, isn't it?
From the little I remember of my psychiatric residency, yeah.
Do you think it's true what they say? That we keep choosing the wrong mate over and over again because we're trying to figure out some problem we have with our parents?
Well, you got me. I was so busy in school, I didn't have time to even think about relationships. Ugh, man, don't you hate that word?
What, the R word?
Yeah, you know, every time people start bringing in the word relationships, it sort of knocks the fun right out of it. You know, you start talking everything to death.
I'm sorry. Was I talking too much?
No, you weren't doing that.
Well, I do that. I mean, stop me. Because I'll just go on and I'll bore you to tears.
You couldn't be boring if you tried. You're about the liveliest, funniest, most spontaneous... Look, you're not boring, all right?
You certainly know how to build up a person's self-confidence.
You think that's what I was doing? A little therapy for the blind? I told you I'm not a therapist.
Maybe you were just being nice.
And I'm not just being nice. I like you, Gina. I think about you all the time. I think about the things you've said. When you laugh, I try to think of ways that I could make you laugh like that again. I mean, all my life, it's just been work for me, you know, and now it's work and you. And I don't know how it happened, but I don't want to change a thing.
I don't know what to say.
Look, I'm not expecting you to say anything. I just want it to go where it wants to go.
Come on, Scott. Where do you think it can really go? It's the most exciting part of your life. Everything's just starting for you. Your career. And for me.
What?
It's just the opposite. My world is getting smaller. Things, I feel like they're closing in on me. I'm tied to my home. I can't go anywhere because I'm blind.
You know, for someone who says she wants to know the truth, I don't think you believe a word you just said.
Scott, I don't want to hold you back.
Is that what this feels like? Being here with me? Like you're holding me back? Gina, you're smarter than that. Damn it, you hear it in my voice. You can feel it when I touch you. There's excitement there. There may even be danger right here, right now, in this very room. When there's something that's happening between us that we don't know quite what to do with. And are you going to tell me that I'm imagining it?
No.
Well, then can we dispense of the "I'll only be a burden to you" speech? It really doesn't fit.
If you say so.
This is what I say, all right? Whatever happens with us, it has to be real. We can't worry about what's expected or what we think other people would do in the same situation because, Gina, there's no other situation. It's just you and me, okay? And what we make of this. And I may be crazy, but, you know, I think that we have a shot at something really special here. All we have to do is have the guts to be ourselves.
What happens now? When do we know?
We can't worry about that now. We've got to get rid of the evidence. Look, Julia, you take Kelly and Jeffrey, get out of the house. Ted, you come with me. The rest of you know what to do.
Right.
Come on.
Incredible. And you all knew?
I'd keep that to yourself, all right?
Yes, I certainly intend to.
Okay.
It missed.
Are you going to get to the car in time?
I don't know. He's heading in the wrong direction.
Well, we're going to corner him.
I don't think so. He's still got a chance.
Carl, you got to give me a chance. Please, man!
Go on. Down by the front drive. There's nobody there.
I owe ya.
Come on, let's move it, guys.
Did you see Cruz?
No, I didn't. Jeffrey worked with me. I thought for sure we could see him from up here.
Yeah, all I can see are bloody uniforms. Enough police down there to put down a revolution.
Oh, God. If he stays a step ahead, he's okay. He's probably okay. Right? Tell me it's possible, Jeffrey.
Hey. I believe it is. You know why? Because a few minutes ago, something happened that was so beautiful and so perfect that I never believed it could come true, but it did. I became my wife. And in one single precious moment, all my dreams came true. And maybe that can happen for Cruz as well, okay? Maybe.
I love you so much.
I love you.
I want two of you on the main gate. That's his best way out, his best shot at getting out of here.
Where is he? Did you get him?
No, but we've got the place sealed off.
You sure he can't get out?
Damn it, there's no way any man on foot can get out of here.
Well, then who's that, you moron? Pancho Villa?
And you haven't heard anything, huh? Yeah. Okay, just keep your ear to the ground. I'll check back in a few minutes. Well, if anyone can get away, Cruz can.
Well, they can't shoot him or anything, can they? I mean, they can't kill him, right? They can't do that.
They can do anything they damn well please. He's an escaped convict.
We gotta start thinking what to do if he gets caught.
That's positive thinking.
Julie, the plan's fallen apart. We've got to be prepared. There are going to be further charges now, not to mention indictments of everybody who helped him escape.
What do you mean, against the whole family? I mean, us?
Precisely.
He's gonna get out of this. I know it.
Well, fine, Pollyanna. You sit here and dream of rainbows and elves. I got to make sure my family doesn't get carted off to jail.
Mason, wait.
What's wrong, Victoria?
I want to do something.
Just stay here. There's nothing you can do. Just keep your mouth shut around Keith, okay?
I knew something like this.
Victoria, he's right. We probably shouldn't talk anymore about
Well,
this.
you don't think I'm worried about this?
What?
You know, no matter what I think or feel, you and Mason think that it doesn't matter.
Well, that's absolutely not true. Mason and I are just closer to this.
So then I shouldn't care?
Nobody's saying that.
Julia, you don't have to say anything. I can see it in your face. I've always been able to see it in your face. Your face is a dead giveaway.
You know, I wonder if you'd feel any differently if you knew me before.
Before what?
The accident, you know. What I could see.
You're the same person now that you were before. You just have more to deal with.
Well, not everybody sees it that way. I mean, a lot of people are frightened by this change. They can't understand this blindness, and it takes a lot to adjust to.
Well, that's their problem.
Well, not really, because they treat me differently, you know. They talk to me differently. They treat me like I'm some kind of child or something. Or worse, like I'm a non-human. Or they start to patronize me and coddle me and be nice and phony, and it makes me just want to scream.
So scream. Anybody that treats you that way deserves it.
It's not his fault. I mean, he's just trying to...
Wait a minute, wait. Are we talking about Timmons again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even have brought it up.
Why? His reaction obviously upsets you. Maybe you should talk about it.
No, there's really nothing you need to hear about. I told you, we're just friends.
Come here. Wasn't I just talking about being ourselves? Being straight with each other? Well, you know what that means, don't you? That means that if you have something to talk about, or if I have something to talk about, we should just do it. There should be no closed subjects.
You're amazing.
Why?
Well, because when most people say something like that, it's just talk. There's a lot of things they don't really want to talk about, subjects that make them uncomfortable or they find disturbing. But when you say there's nothing we can't talk about, I almost believe it.
Almost?
Well, I you can discuss everything with anybody. You're always going to have some secrets.
I think secrets are highly overrated. I personally want to know everything about you.
You want to know everything, huh?
Well, I don't expect to know it all in one day. But we'll just take it a little at a time, that's all.
Okay.
Okay, good. So go ahead. Tell me. Tell me about Keith.
Kane, where's Cruz? Did you hear that shot?
Yeah, I heard it. He's fine. He didn't get hit.
Well, how is he going to get out of here with the police everywhere?
Just every key operates every one of these handcuffs. I don't believe it's stupid. Out!
Can we help you find
But you shut up! Shut up and
Hey,
get out of
watch
my
it.
way.
Just leave her alone. She didn't do anything.
Oh, no. Nobody did anything. What? Nobody did anything around here, did they? No. Just a series of accidental explosions. A saddled horse happens to walk up, and Zorro rides off into the sunset. I'd arrest you two right now if I had the time. But first things first, I'm going to go after your brother, darling. He made a dumb mistake. I didn't think he was dumb enough to try something like this, but he did, and now he's going to be very, very sorry. And maybe he's going to be very, very dead.
Okay, the last cop just left the house.
Great.
I think they're pretty convinced that Cruz is not here.
I wish we knew where he was.
Well, last time anybody saw him, he was headed east on that horse. My guess is he's going to probably stick to the original plan, go up to the mountains.
I think the horse is a mistake. Makes him a hell of a lot more visible.
Daddy, it was the only way he could get out of here.
And once he's up in the mountains, it'll be easy for him to get around. It's not how we planned it, but I think it'll work out for him.
Well, at least he got away and he's got a head start.
Yeah, I think that's the result of all your work. You worked very hard. There was a lot of risks, and y'all kept your heads. I think he's going to make it, though.
Where are Kelly and Jeffrey?
Oh, I think they went upstairs to see if they could spot Cruz from outside the window.
They should be dancing at their reception right now instead of huddled in the house.
Well, at least they're safe. Nobody was hurt in the explosion. We can be grateful for that, hmm?
Yeah, that's for sure.
We're sorry to interrupt
Excuse
you.
me, this is a private family gathering.
I know, and we're sorry to interrupt you.
Well, then don't.
You know the reception's been canceled. You should be on your way home.
We only came to tell you that Keith Timmons is on his way.
Well. What have we here? War council?
War council?
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are all in tuxes and little lacy things, but, you're all good little soldiers, weren't you? Whose job was it to get the horse?
What job? It was just a surprise, to you as it was to us when Cruz escaped.
Huh? Is it right up your alley, isn't it, huh? Rambo? Feel like you're back in the rice paddies, barking orders, huh? At all your troops? I got a piece of Spanish news for you, my friend. Your latest offensive fell flat on its face. Yes, my friends, the greatest escape has turned into the greatest manhunt in the history of the state. I'm gonna get sheriffs. I'm gonna get police chiefs, deputies. And guess what? Helicopters to find the hero on the horsey. And when I find the hero on the horsey, then I'm gonna nail each and every one of you for aiding and abetting.
First, you'll have to get a bath, and then you'll have to prove it.
You don't scare us. If we all had to go to jail, we would. Because we got to see Cruz right out of here a free man. Maybe I was understating it when I said Keith and I were just friends. But really, there's not that much to tell.
Have you known Keith a long time?
A year or so.
How did you both meet?
I'm not sure. I started working for him, and we fought a lot. We always fight a lot.
Kind of a love-hate relationship?
Well, the hate's certainly there. I don't know about the rest of it.
Oh, come on. The guy was a wreck when they brought you into the hospital. He obviously cares a lot about you.
Well, I'm sure he does in his own way.
And what about in your way? If you have feelings for the guy, Gina, you have to tell me.
I have feelings for him. Of course. I'm just not sure how to describe them. I mean, Keith has really been there for me. He's helped me out a lot of times. I admit that. But I gotta tell you, I mean, he turns on me, and he can be so insensitive and so thoughtless, it just drives me crazy.
Well, that's the way it is with a lot of couples, isn't it? Ups and downs.
Wait a minute. We are not a couple. We never were. And my blindness has made me feel that crystal clear.
So you don't feel you're going anywhere with him?
Whatever we had, it's over. It's run its course.
Does he know that?
You mean, have we talked about it? I mean, had a formal discussion?
Formal or not, a discussion.
No, I haven't said anything. Because I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Well, maybe you still aren't sure what your feelings are.
Oh, I'm sure. Shouldn't that truck be here by now?
Is this conversation making you uncomfortable?
No, I just got this terrible headache all of a sudden.
Well, maybe you ought to lie down on the couch.
No, I'm just going to sit here. I want to stay close to the fire so I can keep warm.
Okay, I've got it.
Well, wait, where are you going?
I'm going to run you a hot tub. It's the best thing in the world for you.
No, I don't need a bath. I don't think.
Well, you don't have any say in it. I'm the doctor, and this is doctor's orders.
Julia, you want anything?
No, nothing, thank you.
Mason?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys, but I have to have a drink. I'm shaking like a leaf. The explosion was frightening. This whole place is crazy.
Victoria, you're going to fall over if you keep that up.
Oh, that's okay. Then you can drive me home. God knows I've done enough for you.
All right, hold off on the congratulatory toast, seeing as Cruz is going to be back in jail in about an hour.
Don't you have to locate him first?
We're doing that right now.
Oh, good.
Well, if you're so sure of where he is, why are you hanging around here?
Well, I thought I'd inform all the various accessories that there can be penalties to pay when this whole thing is all over, you see. As a matter of fact, I think you and your dingbat associate should enroll in night school. And after your licenses to practice are taken away, then maybe you'll have another career.
No, wait a minute. You're talking about having these two disbarred?
Among other things.
You know, you are the one who should be disbarred. I don't know how you could possibly call yourself a lawyer. You pervert
Victoria.
justice just to get your own way.
Victoria! I've never listened to Keith before. I'm not going to start now.
When did she become an expert in legal matters? I thought she was spending too much time doing skin flicks.
Mr. Timmons,
Yeah?
they've spotted him.
Where?
On the Ridge Road. There's a car waiting outside if you want to join them.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
What's that all about?
They've spotted Cruz on one of the mountain roads.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm going to take the Jeep. I'm going to go in up there.
Ted, you can't do that. These people have got rifles. You could get
What am I
killed.
supposed to do? Just let them be outnumbered? I'm going to go in up there. I'm going to see if I can get there first and warn.
No, Ted!
Ted, I think Ted's got the right idea. I'm going to go with him.
Mason, come on.
Victoria, he's my client. I want to be along to make sure Keith doesn't use excessive force. It'd be like him to have Cruz shot and say there was no other choice.
I'm going with you. I'm going to get a change of clothes for you.
No, I'm going to go too. Come on, you guys.
Victoria, you can't go. You're in no condition.
There's nothing wrong with my condition. Cruz is my friend. You're not leaving me here.
It's dangerous. He's just trying to protect you.
I'm sorry, Victoria. You've had too much to drink. I want you here where you'll be safe.
Like hell, I'm going to stay.
Victoria, you're not going to... Sit down. I'll be back as soon as I can. Come on, Julie.
Come in.
Now, that's not so bad, is it?
No, it's great. Thanks.
Good. Here's your soap. Your towel is over here next to you on the stool. I'm going to be outside, so if you want anything, just yell loud, okay? I'm also going to call the garage. If you're coming down with something, I don't want to be stuck up here.
But I feel fine now. Scott? Scott, help. Scott.
What? What's wrong?
I tried to get the towel and I knocked over the stool. I'm sorry. It's just so terrible not being able to see anything.
It's all right.
I
It's
can't
okay.
stand
Look,
living
I got
like
it.
this. It's so frustrating.
It's okay. Come on, get up. Here.
take care of you.
No, don't worry about us. We had the most wonderful wedding in the world, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And if it brought Cruz's freedom, we couldn't have asked for a better beginning to our lives.
No.
You both make me very proud.
We were wondering if you've made any decision about going away.
Well, we decided that we'd wait until we knew whether Cruz was safe or not, you
Definitely, we're going to wait.
I understand.
You know, I don't mean to be negative, but even if he evades the police, what kind of a life can he have? He'll be running forever.
No, he won't. That's the whole purpose of him getting out. He gets out, he will find who killed Elena, and once he does that, he'll turn them in, he'll be cleared.
You know, in my mind, the first thing that he has to do is find out who that guy was at the laser palace.
Cruz thinks that man was the killer?
He's almost sure of it, yeah. Mama, hi, any word?
Cruz was spotted. He was spotted on one of the mountain roads.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's all right. He hasn't been caught yet. Let's not give up hope, all right? I didn't know you were still here.
We're just about to leave. Alex?
Alex, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Excuse me.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
This day has been untraditional enough. Let me do this, I insist.
Look at this. You're not the only one who wants to preserve the tradition.
Your mother?
Yes. What a sweetheart to do all that.
You know what's even more amazing? Is when I look at you, my bride, and everything that's going on downstairs, it just seems a million miles away.
I know it does. Even when we said our vows, it was like we were the only two people in the world, and that was the only thing that was happening. You know, we were idiots. Why didn't we just give in when we first met? Why did we fight it for so long?
I don't know, but I wouldn't change a single thing.
No?
No. Because whatever happened, it brought us to this moment. I still can't believe this.
I can't either. We're married. We are husband and wife.
Forever.
Forever.
Would you like me to drive?
No, sir.
Well, then step on it.
The unit that reported them probably has the prisoner in custody by now.
Your buddies should have him in the state pen by now, so they screwed up. So pardon me if I don't count my chickens. I mean, I can't believe it. We have enough manpower to populate a small city, and you guys stand around with your mouths open while he escapes on a horse? I'm gonna have your badges for this.
Attention all units. Escaped prisoner Cruz Castillo has just been sighted in Sector 17, heading north on the access road leading to the San Marcos Pass. All units proceed immediately.
Proceed. Quickly proceed!
Castillo, recently convicted of murder and on his way to serve a life sentence, had special permission to attend a wedding where it was learned the daring escape took place. He is now reported to be traveling on horseback somewhere in the mountains, but police have been unable to pinpoint his exact location.
Does that mean they lost him again?
Either that or the radio station just doesn't have the latest information.
Maybe Daddy was right. He shouldn't be on the horse. He should try to go find Pearl in the car.
It's too late for that. He's better off up in the high country. At least there's cover up there and caves he can hide in. Then he can lay low until they call off the hunt and then make his way to the grotto at night.
Well, if he could just get to the grotto, he'd be fine. I mean, no one knows about that place except Kelly and me.
I can't believe it. You guys used to play there as kids?
Yeah. I was about 15, and we used to scuba dive all the time. We stumbled upon it one day, and we always used to call it our secret hideout. We'd go there all the time.
Yeah, well, Cruz knows where it is now, and you can bet he'll do everything he can to get there.
How are we going to know when he arrives?
Well, there's an old shack on the beach. I'd say we should go there and just keep watch. Take a CB with us so we can keep up with what the cops are doing. Just wait. Cruz will make it. If he can't, nobody can. And once he's to the grotto, he's home free.
home free. Those are two of the most beautiful words I've ever heard.
Авторы сценария Бриджит Добсон, Джером Добсон. Режиссер Майкл Глиона. Роли озвучивали актеры Александра Кожевникова, Татьяна Иванова, Галина Чигинская, Елена Ставрогина, Николай Буров, Валерий Захарьев, Олег Куликович и Станислав Концевич. Над фильмом работали Марина Андошская, Маша Орлова, Владимир Кирьянов и Алексей Чумаков. Телесериал «Санта-Барбара» подготовлен к показу российской государственной телекомпании «Русское видео», Санкт-Петербург.